Welcome back. Steve Hubbard with AM VSR LLC, a leader in ASR transcription. In this video, we are going to show after the raw, unedited transcript is generated, at that moment it is sent overseas to a business in the Philippines whose simple task is to insert the Q's and A's in the left margin and the speaker IDs for colloquy between and amongst lawyers for your working rough draft, thereby rendering it to appear much like any rough draft that a highly trained expert steno court reporter would deliver. The second half of this video presentation will show how a CAT scopist, or what we prefer to label today as a DTE, a digital text editor, who will edit this very rough draft into its final and certified transcript format. But first, let's discuss a little history here. The manually operated Underwood typewriter, followed by the electrified IBM Selectric, they can all be found in some salvage yard as scraps of metal, and soon to join that heap of metal is the steno shorthand machine. As a matter of fact, futurists predict that the PC keyboard itself will eventually disappear within 5 years, all because of ASR technologies. As soon as the ASR engine has generated the raw transcript, we export both MP3 audio and the RTF text file to our friends in the Philippines. And if you sent us a video to convert to transcript, we would first strip the audio track from the video. Their sole function is simply to pop in the Q and A in the left margin and speaker IDs for colloquy between and amongst counsel. Their cursor follows the soundtrack, and when there is a change in voice, simply insert the appropriate designation. That's it. They do not attempt to edit any English, and all we pay them is 25 cents per recorded minute. When they work as a team, 3 individuals can share a whole day's transcript, 7 hours, on the record, and finish their very limited scope assignment in roughly 3 hours or less. As you can see, using a common transcriber's audio program, they can speed up the playback, and what might normally be a ratio of 1 to 1, it might well be 1 hour to a half hour, and shared amongst 3 of their colleagues. You can well understand now how 7 hours can get done inside of 2 or 3 hours. AM VSR LLC offers same day, next morning, 24-hour and 48-hour turnaround for what we are calling your working rough draft, now that the Q&A and speaker IDs for colloquy make your transcript look more like the rough draft that would be provided by a steno court reporter. All times quoted in Eastern Standard Time. The cost for 48-hour turnaround is $1.25 per recorded minute. For 24-hour turnaround, $1.50 per recorded minute. For next morning by 8 a.m., $1.75 per recorded minute. For same evening, $2 per recorded minute. AMVSR even offers real-time viewing. All you need is for the lawyers and the witness to use the Sennheiser DW Office Runner connected to the office landline telephone. Please call for details. A very small investment, and from now on have court reporter transcriber on demand no matter where you go. This is the edit stage before proofreading. Our friends in the Philippines then export the RTF working rough draft back to our DTEs, all of whom are CAT scopists. The DTEs must have 2 programs to work on and prepare your certified transcripts. From nch.com, they can download Express Scribe Pro for $39. This allows them to play the MP3 audio as they are editing the transcript. Second, they have to have a CAT system. This is a steno court reporter's program specifically designed to edit court and deposition transcripts. Word and WordPerfect work, but compared to a CAT system, they fail miserably. They are built strictly for PC keyboardists who must type every character. After loading the audio and loading the RTF, a trained North American whose mother's tongue is English, the DTE will now process the working rough draft, eventually to export their final certified transcript to AMVSR, following which, pursuant to your order, we will, for the cost of $1 per recorded minute, sync the transcript to the audio or video in YesLaw. Or you are invited to do it yourself and save that expenditure. Once you have the certified transcript that has been synced, you can now sell the original to your clients, not only recouping what you will have already paid us, but now making a profit. The cost for 10 business day turnaround for a final certified transcript, if we prepare the final, is $2.50 per recorded minute. If you want expedited, next day, same day, please call us first. We will require, in some cases, 72 hours notice. All transactions are paid before delivery, and in some cases a 50% deposit will be required and the balance paid before delivery. In a matter of a few weeks, we will be offering superfast transcription. Imagine submitting an all-day video or audio, one file, 7 or 8 hours in length. We will have the technology to transcribe those 8 hours under 45 minutes. The base rate for that service will be $2.50 per recorded minute. That does not include any extras as described above. I am now talking to digital court reporters and videographers. You are a digital court reporting business. Your clients, the lawyers, can choose to go to you or to a steno court reporter's office if they want same-day transcripts. At least they can order a rough draft or even real-time transcription. You cannot, and you never will be able to, unless you decide to work with us at AMVSR, LLC as your back office support team. Comparing what a steno agency will charge for real-time and rough drafts, that is a cost that is at least $2 per page to each and every party ordering this exceptional service. AMVSR charges by the minute. We always will. PCs and automated accounting software only tabulate using hours, minutes, and seconds, not in pages. However, it is safe to assume that roughly 60 seconds of Q&A in a deposition scenario is roughly equal to 0.75 to 1 page of transcript. You do the math. If one plaintiff and one defendant each order real-time and or a rough draft, the total expense is $4 per page or more if more orders are made from co-defendant parties. Already with AMVSR, you and they are well ahead of the game on fee structure. You will be able to compete with the steno reporting agency and offer them a cheaper price even after marking up what you paid to us. Without AMVSR's help, those lawyers will take their business elsewhere, and who knows, you may not see them ever again. But if you can keep your costs down, you may find that you will eventually be attracting more clients who have experienced your new level of service providing that capability and proving that steno court reporters no longer are king, simply because they can no longer compete price-wise. Our clients will provide us with the format of the final transcript they want. 22 lines or 50 lines on a page, we don't care. We are paid by the minute. Any special headers and footers? Not a problem. We make sure that the ASCII file you get has page and line numbers so you can easily sync to YesLaw or to EDITED trial director. If you also want a Word document or a PDF version of your official transcript, we can do that too. Please ask and we will quote you a price. All of your files will be made available in our Google Drive account for you to download or just play back on your smart devices. Only those who have permission to access that folder and its contents must provide us with their legitimate email address. Payment for all services to be rendered is through PayPal credit. This allows an individual or a business that has an established credit line up to 180 days, 6 months, to reimburse PayPal without interest or penalty. This is eBay's in-house merchant bank, which should be more than enough time for our clients or the lawyer's clients to be reimbursed. An invoice from us via PayPal will arrive at the legitimate email account you give us. All services are paid before release of the original working rough draft and or the final certified transcript. Welcome to ASR transcription. In this 21st century, it is going to become the only way of staying in the transcription business. We look forward to working with you. Thank you.